Once again, our application has some data. We know exactly when the data is changing, and we really want to show up-to-date data to our user. So we should probably use on-demand cache control. We could do so by making use of this revalidate path function that we're going to import from next/cache. Let me show you how to use it. Back over inside my editor, I've got that homepage open. I had added in that dynamic route config option right here. We don't want to use that because that's going to disable caching entirely on our homepage. So I'm going to delete that. And instead, I'm going to open up our actions index.ts file. At the very top, I'm going to import revalidate path from next/cache. Then inside of here, we're going to take a look at each of these different actions we put together. And we're going to say, okay, when we update the data for each of these, or when we make some kind of update, do we need to refresh the data on our homepage? Or to be more precise, do we need to dump the cached version of the page and re-render it? For edit snippets, you might immediately say, yeah, of course we do. But in reality, no, I think we actually don't. The reason for this is that when we edit a snippet, we are only editing the snippet's code. On our homepage, where's the homepage? Right here. On our homepage, we're not actually displaying any code. So it's totally fine if a snippet gets edited because we're not actually making use of the code in the snippet at all. So we can continue to show the cached version of this page, even if a user edits a snippet 50 times, because this page will be completely unchanged. But if we go down to delete snippet, well, whenever we call this and we successfully delete something, absolutely, we should not show that snippet on the homepage anymore. That means we need to revalidate the homepage. We need to re-render it the next time someone makes a request for it. So inside of here, we would definitely want to call revalidate path homepage. And then for create snippet, same exact thing. Whenever someone creates a new snippet, that's going to add in a new entry to our homepage. So we need to re-render this thing the next time someone makes a request to our application. So I'm going to scroll down to our redirect, and right above the redirect, we'll do another revalidate path on the homepage. Okay, so let's now save this. I'm going to rebuild my application with a npm run build. And after a brief pause, okay, there we go. Once again, we're told that we have a static homepage, but that's totally fine because we've now added in some code to forcibly rebuild the homepage at certain periods. Next, I'm going to start my server in production mode with a npm run start. And then if I go back over to my app in the browser, I'll go to new. I'll add in function that divides. If I can type, there we go. And now when I click on create, I'm going to create a new snippet and I'm going to say the next person who goes to the homepage, rebuild it for them. Don't use the cached version. So when I click on create, I will see function that divides. And if I refresh the page, I will continue to see function that divides. Excellent. So we still have caching enabled, which means this page right here is super, super fast because we are serving up essentially some pre-rendered data. We're not doing a database query every single time someone comes to this page. So we still have caching enabled, but we're still refreshing this page whenever appropriate. Now I just want to repeat one more time that all this caching stuff, it is going to be appropriate or affect you when you make a Next application. This is something that comes in for everyone. Everybody has to deal with this. So please keep this technique in mind because when you go to deploy your application, you are going to deal with this full route caching stuff.